they say the stairs never end. But I saw where they led, and it changed everything. The first time Lily Hart saw the stairs, she was only 8. Her father had taken her camping in the woods of Mount Rainier, and just a mile off the main trail, they stumbled across something strange, a set of stone steps, perfectly intact, standing alone in the middle of the forest. No building. No ruins. Just stairs. Her father had laughed nervously. "Weird, right?" he'd said, pulling her hand away. "Let's not mess with that." But that moment stayed with Lily. The image of the moss-covered staircase haunted her dreams, not with fear, but with a pull she couldn't explain. It felt like it was waiting for her. 20 years later. Lily was now a 28-year-old journalist working in Seattle. Life hadn't turned out how she expected. After her father's sudden death in a car crash when she was 15, everything shifted. Her mother sank into depression, and Lily, an only child, had to grow up fast. Her dreams of being a novelist faded into practical survival. Now, she wrote freelance articles about urban legends and folklore, the kind of stories people clicked on, read, and forgot 5 minutes later. It paid the bills. Barely. One gray October morning, her editor emailed her with a strange request: "We're doing a series on lost places of America. Find something local. Weird. Creepy. And real. Due in 2 weeks." Lily immediately thought of the stairs. She called her childhood friend, Mark, now a park ranger in the Rainier National Forest. "You remember those stairs we found when we were kids?" Mark hesitated. "Yeah. You're not seriously going back there, are you?" "I have to. I need a story. And I need answers." The return. The hike felt heavier than she remembered, both from the weight of her gear and the memories pressing down on her. Mark joined her reluctantly, but brought a map and survival gear, just in case. After nearly 4 hours, they found them. The stairs were exactly the same. Still standing. Still intact. Still leading nowhere. But as Lily walked closer, something strange happened. Her phone buzzed and died instantly. The air thickened, like the world was holding its breath. Mark, uneasy, warned her not to touch them. She didn't listen. The moment her foot touched the first step, the forest fell silent. Not a bird. Not a breeze. She climbed 1 step. Then 2. Then 5. 10. Mark called out, but she couldn't hear him anymore. The world around her was fading. Then, everything went black. The place between. Lily woke in a gray world. Fog surrounded her. She was still standing on the stairs, but now they were endless, stretching both up and down beyond sight. And then she heard it, voices. Soft, echoing. Familiar. Her father's voice. "Lily." She turned. There he was, not as he was the day he died, but younger. Smiling. Alive. Tears filled her eyes. "You're not real," she whispered. He stepped forward. "Neither is your pain. Not forever." Lily collapsed into his arms, sobbing. "I miss you so much. I never got to say goodbye." "You didn't have to," he said gently. "I never left you." The fog parted, and behind him, she saw flashes of her life, moments she had buried deep, the day her mother laughed again, her first published article, the time she gave her last $20 to a homeless veteran. "You've been climbing all your life, Lily," her father said. "But not toward nothing. Toward healing. Toward purpose." She looked up the stairs, then back down. "But where do they lead?" He smiled. "That's for you to decide." The return. Lily gasped as she woke on the forest floor, Mark shaking her. "You were out for 15 minutes, he said, panicked. "I thought you were." She hugged him tight. "I saw him. My dad." Mark didn't ask questions. He just nodded. Back in Seattle, Lily wrote her article. But it wasn't just about a weird staircase in the woods. It was about grief. About longing. About how we all look for meaning in the ruins of what we've lost. The article went viral. People shared their own stories, their stairs to nowhere. Some were literal. Most were emotional. Months later, Lily started a podcast called The Stairs We Climb, giving people space to talk about their journeys through grief, fear, mental illness, and recovery. It gained thousands of listeners, then millions. She finally wrote that novel, too. Epilogue. Years passed. Lily never went back to the forest. She didn't need to. She'd finally understood, the stairs had never led nowhere. They'd led her home.